God knows when we shall meet again. I have faint, cold fear thrills through my veins that almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! What should she do here? My dismal scene I must act alone. Come, vial, what if this mixture does not work at all? Shall I be married tomorrow morning? No, no, this shall forbid it. Lie thou there. What if it be a poison which the friar subtly hath ministered, have me dead, lest in this marriage he shall be dishonored, because he married me before to Romeo. I fear it is, and yet methinks it should not. For he hath still been tried a holy man. How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time of Romeo, come to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouths no healthsome air breathes in, and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or, if I live, it is not very like the horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of this place, as in a vault, an ancient receptacle, where for these many hundred years the bones of all my buried ancestors are packed, where bloody Tybalt, yet but green in earth, lies festering in his shrewd where, as they say, at some hours in the night, spirits resort. Alack, alack, it is not like that I, so early walking, with what wholesome smells. So early walking, what with wholesome smells, and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth, that living mortals hearing them run mad. Oh, if I wake, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly play with my forbidden joints, and pluck thy mangled Tybalt from his shroud? And if this rage and some great kingsman's bones, as with a club, dash out my desperate brains, oh look, methinks I shall my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo that did spirit his body. Oh, upon a raper's point say, Tybalt, stay, Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee. This is my analysis of Romeo and Juliet, Act 4, Scene 3, starting at line 15. So I'm doing this in the method of soapstone. So we'll start with the S in soapstone, which is the speaker. That is Juliet. She's a girl that fell in love with someone named Romeo, but it was a forbidden love because there was a feud between the two families. The occasion of this is, she said right here where it says farewell, she had just said goodbye. This is also some foreshadowing, but that gets down later into devices. But farewell, she was saying goodbye to the nurse. She was alone in her room, and she this was the night before her marriage to the planned marriage to Paris. And you can see here, that's where the kind of talk about marriage comes in.
And she is trying to make sure she does not have to go through with this marriage. And one of those ways is taking this vial that she was given by the friar. There isn't an audience. She is alone in her room, and the purpose is for the audience to kind of understand this internal conflict that she is having and the kind of show that she's debating what the best path of going forward would be. And the subject or theme of this is going to be love is so powerful it can create internal conflict within a person. The tone is going to be conflicted and passionate. She is very passionate on the issue, and she's also conflicted on what to do next in her life. Some of the devices, again, up here we have foreshadowing. God knows when we shall meet again. That's kind of showing she's like, oh, I'm gonna leave. But this next highlighted part is a metaphor comparing like the veins and the hot blood running through you to the heat of life. And then this is an apostrophe, come vile. What if this mixture does not work at all? She's asking that question to the friar, but the friar is not actually in her room. So she's just mentioning someone that is not present. The next part, this is showing the occasion. This is the personification of catacombs, which if you don't know what catacombs are, it's kind of like a graveyard, but like not really. It's like their old-timey version of it. But foul mouth, the catacombs don't have mouths, so that's going to be a personification. And shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth. That is a simile comparing the sound of the shrieking to the mandrakes being torn out of the earth. And then again, this kind of looks at the tone again with all these question marks that are put in place here. They go throughout the whole thing if you look, but it's just her showing like she's not really sure. And then this last part, Romeo, I come, is her final decision. And that is my analysis through the method of soapstone. Thank you for watching, and bye.